Charlie, an old man, lived alone in a small old town. For years, he had been grieving the loss of his wife Ellie, who had died of cancer. His only daughter, after her mother's death, had moved to another country and no longer kept in touch with him. Charlie had been battling alcohol addiction for years. He started his mornings with a bottle of whiskey in front of the television, and at night he squandered his money at the town bar. Before falling asleep, he often thought of Ellie, his eyes wet with tears. One night, he dreamed of a woman who resembled Ellie. She stood in a lush green field wearing a long white dress. Her soft voice reached out to him as she said, "You can talk to me anytime, in your dreams or while awake, and whenever you're ready, I'll bring you to me." The next morning, Charlie couldn't stop thinking about the dream. How can I communicate with my wife? How can I talk to her again? He wondered over and over. That afternoon, while visiting the town store, he came across a spirit board on the toy shelf. The dream came rushing back to him, and he thought, maybe I can use this to talk to my dear Ellie. Now back home, Charlie placed the spirit board on the table and stared at it. He said, "Ellie, my love, are you here? Are you with me? Please, if you can hear me, give me a sign. I miss you so much. Without you, I am just a weak and broken old man." That night, no matter how hard he tried, there was no sign from Ellie. Like every other night, he cried himself to sleep. But this time, he hadn't finished the game. He hadn't said goodbye, nor had he put the board away. It sat there, untouched, the session incomplete. Just before he drifted into a deep sleep, a voice echoed from the end of the hallway. "Charlie, I'm here. Were you looking for me?" Startled, Charlie woke up. Fear and doubt filled his mind. Was I dreaming? Or is this real? The voice wasn't Ellie's, but it was clear and unmistakable. Trembling, he got out of bed and cautiously moved toward the sound. But the closer he got, the more his unease grew. Instead of feeling joy at the thought of speaking to Ellie, a cold dread settled over him. As he reached the room, he heard a deep, chilling voice call out behind him. Charlie turned quickly, his heart racing. Standing by the table, where the spirit board still lay, was a figure. It was tall and shadowy, with glowing red eyes. Its long, claw-like fingers stretched unnaturally, and instead of feet, it had cloven hooves. A sinister, devilish smile curved across its pitch-black face. This was not Ellie. In that wicked voice, the creature spoke. "I've been waiting in this town for years, waiting for someone to summon me to set me free. Now, Charlie, I'll take you to your beloved Ellie. I'll grant you your wish." From that night on, Charlie was never seen again. No body was ever found. All that remained was a large, human-shaped black stain burned into the floor of his home.